Good morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to my side of the YouTube. My name is Gypsy, and today I am going to be showing you guys how I made this cute little pocket insert or journaling card with folders or pockets. And I'll show you how I made that in just a second. But I found, I was out thrifting the other day and I found these pretty little, I want to say they're index cards, but they're different than the regular index cards. I know they're like for file folders or something like that. But anyway, I found a bunch of these, so I wanted to see how I could use them. So we'll do X, Y, and Z today. I'm going to also be using a 6x6 piece of paper that I got out of this pad by the Paper Studio. I found this one at Hobby Lobby when it was like 50% off. They used to do 50% off of their paper, but now it's only like 40% when they do it. But anyway, I'm also going to be using book page and some lace and the other goodies that we normally, I will be using a hole punch and a cutting tool for this one. Alright, so let's get started. First thing we're going to do is take this and glue it to that. So to do that, I'm just going to add some glue here on this one. Let me put my glasses on so I can actually see. All right. So I'm going to be gluing down on the more shiny side of this one. And I glue. Come on, let's go. There we go. A little bit is coming out anyway. How's everybody today? And it's a little bit before noon here in Texas. Yeah, actually it's 11. I'm going to pull out a glue sheet so that I don't get glue on this antique fabric that I have here. And I'm just going to put this here. I hope I didn't bump. I felt like my head bumped the top of the camera. So if it's a little wobbly, please forgive me. I'm just going to cut around that really quick. And I'm using, of course, a book page. You can use anything you want as your base. If you want to use, do like a nice, pattern paper on here, you're welcome to do that as well. Should have, that'll work. It's not that much of a difference. Just gives it extra character. How's everybody doing today? Fine, I hope. I had so much fun yesterday with the video I recorded on the Shindy rug, the deconstruction of that. I just love finding things like that where you never know what you're gonna get. So I spent about maybe an hour, maybe less, this morning sorting that and getting that like kind of folded up and put into like a little storage bin that I can pull from. And then when because I didn't cut up all of the rug. Was so much. Even if I had, I really don't have a place to store it all. It's better to be stored like where it is. But anyway, next we're going to take, after we put our base down here on our index card, I'm just going to call it an index card. This fits perfectly. It's 6 inches this way, and I believe it's 5 inches this way. Let's just double check. Actually, it's 3.5. So it's 6 by 3.5. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut 2 pieces of this. We're going to cut one at about, I think it was 2.5. And then the other one like at 1.5. Let me see, it was 3. So I think I cut the first one. You know what? Why don't I just measure? I only made one. Okay, so this one was 1.25. So what I'll do is cut this down to 3. I think it was 3. Forgive me, guys. Like I said, let me see. Okay, we're gonna cut one at 1.25. If I can get my it's early for me. I have not really done much today, so I'm still waking up in a way. All right, let's cut that one. And then let's go ahead and cut this one. I think it was, do I dare say 1.5? It varies. You can choose your sizes. It's not a big deal if you don't, but I just need you to make sure that they can overlap. That's the only thing you have to worry about, is if they can overlap. So we're going to take the largest piece and we're going to fold it in half. And we're going to go ahead and ink that one, because what we're doing, we're going to be creating 3 pockets today. Probably didn't need to ink that top. We're going to create 3 pockets, and I'll show you how I do that in a second. But the reason I'm folding this up first is that so I can identify my glue line, and then also to make sure that these pockets are going to line up. The little tab punched out is going to line up as best as possible. So we're just going to punch a little hole there. All right, and so we're going to completely ink this on both sides. All right, and then also we're going to punch a hole fairly in the center. I can never really get 100% centered unless I do measurements, and I ain't got time for that. So we're going to do that. And actually, I'm going to go through and round the corners on this. You know what? I didn't bring my corner rounder, so I'm going to show you a version where the corners are not rounded, and it doesn't really matter. It's basically a preference thing. All right, so what we're going to do to make sure that they overlap is, anyway, the way I do it, I like to put them down and see where it needs to be. So I see that that has a little bit of space. I mean, you could leave it like that. It doesn't have to be. But I wanted to pull mine down to where it just overlaps. And so what I'll do is take this piece away and get a little marker and put a mark there. That way when I'm gluing, I know that I don't want to go any higher or down than that one. So I'm going to get some glue here. We're going to glue the side, the middle, that fold line, this other side, and then the bottom. We're going to come back over here and look for our line that we put on our paper as a guideline. And we're going to glue that right there, straight across. It's so funny because when I was bringing my materials to the desk in here, I know I went through twice to see if I had everything. And of course, there's always something you forget. I think it says the perils of, working from 2 different rooms sometimes when you're doing videos. but this one tends to stay a little tighter because I use it mostly for my jewelry. So if I want to come in here and do a quick little video really quick, I don't have to really do a whole lot of like sorting or whatever. Okay, so then we just pop that second one down there. And we're basically almost done with this tutorial because I wanted to keep it nice and simple. So I did bring some lace. So I'm going to decorate this a little bit by putting some lace down here. Where's my glue? And you can use lace, you can use a paper ruffle, whatever you like, whatever you want to use. Just make sure you get some glue. Oh, that was quite a loud noise. I don't know what that was outside. And there it goes again. And you can decide whether you want this to come down to hang. And I think I'm going to let this hang a little bit on this one, just to give it a little bit of extra something. We're going to cut that part off. And then we're going to use a piece of off-cut paper just to kind of like give it, I'm just going to put like a little tag on it or stamp a little word to put here. And this is from those little color blocks that you can get like at the paint shop or Walmart. And so I'm just going to take my stamping pad. I'm trying to keep this tutorial very, very simple and quick and easy. So if I'm going too fast, just, go back and repeat it if you need to, but it's so simple, so simple. And I'm not sure if anybody else has done this one like this before. I didn't see anything like that, so I don't know if somebody did. Link it, or tell me about it so I can go check out theirs and then link them. But anyway, so I just stamped this little piece of paper and I am going to put that one right there. And you can choose, like I said, you can choose to do whatever you want with yours. But so far, oh, I kind of wiped that off, but that's okay. I think that still kind of looks cool. That's basically your tutorial right there. And then, of course, you can take your little bitty ephemera. I made this ephemera earlier before I started recording. So I'll just pop that in there so you can have an idea of what, what it looks like with something in it. I made this one earlier today too. I got the idea and I was like, let me see how it works. And I like the way this one turned out. So I was like, let me go ahead and make a video. But anyway, so basically you can pop something here. So I'm going to pop something in this corner. Then you can pop something in this corner. It doesn't have to be exactly what I'm popping in. Then you can pop something in this one. I'm going to probably be making some of these on camera. I thought these were really cute from a little vintage page. I love using children's books in my projects wherever I can. This little butterfly is also from one of those paint samples, as well as the background of that one. So I'll probably be making a few of these on camera one day soon. So I'm just going to pop that one. See, and that one is a pocket that goes all the way across. So you got 1, 2, 3 pockets. And if you choose to glue this down, you can have 4 pockets. And then I'm just going to stick that little one there. And basically that's it, guys. I think that's super cute. You could put like some more little stamps there. I don't really have anything at my desk right now. Let me see. You could pop just a little piece there just to kind of give it a little bit of contrast. I guess I will go ahead since I do have that right there. So let's get that cut up right there. Just use my ruler. Ink that up. Just to give it a little bit of something. I know what I'll do. I do have a stamp here that's got some writing on it, so I'll do that. And of course, guys, anything I make on here is, you know, up to whatever it's up to your interpretation. I give you, you know, the bones and you provide the meat. All right. So that there we can just add a little glue to this. Glue is having a hard time today. Well, anyway, I'll take this moment to say welcome back to my subscribers. And if you're new here and you think you might like my content, it's going to be content that includes all sorts of things. Then feel free to join my friendship club. I don't know, like my friends. I feel like, you know, if you guys are here, we're friends. And so let's be friends. So anyway, if you're new here, consider subscribing. Hit the notification bell so you can see all the fun things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at a tutorial that I'm coming up with or that I'm going to be filming this week. I'm going to do it very fast, so you better look quickly. I'm not going to pause it, but this beautiful thing here is what I'm going to be showing you guys in an upcoming video. I don't know if I'll get it out this week, but hopefully next week. But I'm going to try this week. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Make sure you like this this tutorial. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. New here, subscribe, and welcome back to my current subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Hope you have a beautiful, blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!